Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here, so let's just drop the stock card and keep going. So we managed to burn a grand total of about 3 minutes. Went down to get another bottle of water. So we have some time to consider. The leveling, like, I suppose it's down to the XP event is why I'm making so much progress quickly, but leveling is going fairly smoothly. Yes, water, no alcohol. I think I might, I think from the way the Stalker stream ended, I don't think it was terribly bad, but I did not like the feeling that I went away with. So, I think I might call off drinking on the streams for a little while, at least. I mean, it's still nice to unwind like that, but, bottom shelf vodka, probably never again. Alright, so, in the meantime here, so, what do we got out of this formation here? We got, well, Landfield is progressing faster than M14, but they're all kind of in the same leveling range, so we can get them up there fairly quickly. We've exposed some issues with the formation, in the fact that it'd be kind of nice if we had another tank back there. Tomorrow to spam that XP, yeah, definitely spamming the XP sim for this. But then again, tomorrow, shit. Well, I might play tomorrow then, on that note, I suppose. We have to get back to the normal streaming schedule of actually streaming Stalker and whatnot. I'm keeping that, I'm keeping that, you know, for the actual stated streaming days of Saturday and Sunday. More or less, I kind of, my plan is, honestly, I kind of want to go on continuous alert with, playing Girls Frontline. Just kind of play it for shorter streams every day. So, you know, that keeps the streaming, that helps with keeping the streaming alive and giving me something to do, and also this game kind of needs the attention every day. So, I've been thinking about doing that, but it seems like certain things about my sleeping schedule, having little bouts of insomnia, and, you know, just general energy levels were keeping that, well, just keeping that from being a possibility. Also, I need to take time to render stuff, but the renderer rig is sitting in pieces in the corner of my room right now. The only thing I have left to buy is the hard drives. So, that shouldn't be too much of a problem too much longer. Okay, so 14 seconds for Lee Enfield. So good, I managed to talk the time away. Sorry for holding up on the anime girls, folks. Then again, I could have used this time to go to people's dorms, since people liked me doing that the other day. Okay, Leon feels good. Okay, right. What about Battletech? Also Battletech. Battletech is also something I need to go back and, like, keep doing, for obvious reasons. I've got the Atlas, doesn't mean anything if I don't actually use it. And then there's also finishing, you know, Girls and Panzer. That thing that kind of, like, sat in the background. We have to sit there for about that I might pull the alcohol out for, because we have to sit there for 2-3 hours listening to Japanese women talk about inane things. Not too much alcohol, just enough to make it through the reception, guys. Alright, so we've got that, so let's go into formation and see what we're working with here. Well, we could give Mark 20 a laser sight. Yes, we could do that. We need to be level 45 for the best equipment, though. This is kind of why we need to do why we need night battles, and also probably why we could use a general rifle team. And if we actually, well, it's kind of funny, because if we get Graza, we'll definitely be making a pretty damn good rifle team. A night rifle team at that, because Graza is the Night Queen. She does, her ability lets her do 200% more damage at night. And then SPP over there gives a 90% accuracy buff with her aura. That is very good. So, putting those two together in a squad with literally anyone else, and everything will be perfectly fine. We probably won't need it. That'll probably be our go-to, it's a night battle squad for a long time. Unless we get one of those specialized builds with, you know, any other wacky shit. Which there are a lot of. But so, let's see how the girls do with night battles, shall we? Also, we could also continue to auto battle this, but we need a fairly high combat effectiveness to do that for equipment. Cheap and easy equipment, but it's 2-star. Oh! We're out of space. Ooh, 12 evasion, huh? Not bad. Okay, so who do we get on the production time here? It's a 2-star. It's Spectre M4. Nobody cares. I'm sorry, sweetheart, but we don't quite need you right now. But do we have anything we can disassemble here? No, just all 2 stars. All right, into the feeding. Let's go. All right, so that's dummy linking. What am I doing? Okay, right. All right, so 590. 590. Well, actually, you're pretty good on your stats right now. So let's see here. Right, where is Leanfield and M14? So let's make sure that M14 has, well, some good stats, and we're probably gonna put them on skill training when we're done today. Because they need them skills in order to be fully meta. Well, I do need these PPK doubles, but not right now. It's gonna take a long time. I don't know. I'm not necessarily sure why I'm needing to save these, because she's at level 50 and she gets her next dummy link at level 70. It's gonna take a while. So fuck it. Throw all the dolls into, well, getting M14 at least to her max evasion and rate of fire for right now. The rate of fire is the key. The damage would help though. Accuracy would also help, but yeah. Alright, are we still running? Hello, Grease Gun. You see, that's kind of funny, really. During this entire little runaround, it seems like Grease Gun has become my supply officer. In the Fonto Dojin, Grease Gun is the supply officer. Stan is also a good assistant here. Alright, so no, we're not actually doing that. We stopped doing that. We actually need to go keep doing the auto battle. Okay, so right. Yeah, just I suppose we just send Echelon 6 out there. Alright, so let's try night battles. Let's see how they function out here. They should do okay. But let's see how they get along here. Okay. 590's doing some good work out there. Jaeger's fucking hurt, though. We need to get her a better ballistics vest. Okay, that wasn't so bad, but it's definitely not instantly killing everyone. And 590 still managed to do the most fucking damage. Ah, we're gonna make it through just fine, but oh, I didn't notice I hit the support echelon limit today. Oh, fug. Oh, fug XD. I need 2 squads to do this. Oh, damn it, Fonto's done it again. Fonto has done it again. 63, you can handle this, right? With 1 man down, with no pistol. You can do this, right? I believe in you. I could get the radar, but yeah, I still need at least 2 squads to do this. And also, yeah, I'm out of action points. Ah! Salvage mission, please. At least it's mostly the armored enemies left. We got NTW in that other squad. We don't have a pistol, though. That's kind of the problem. I think they can manage this. But these are the armored. These are the ones that they shouldn't have a problem with at all. Yeah. I expected them to be good at that. That's what I expected them to be good at. The armored enemies that have no evasion. I expected them to do quite well against them, but that's not necessarily my problem. My problem in the game right now is, well, it's mostly down to the fact that, I don't have anything to take down, like, scouts or something like that. There's NTW-20 wrecking everybody. Good girl. Good girl. Salvaging bad up! It's going okay! Also, nice crit scopes. Alright, I figured there was gonna be a guy there, but yeah, now it's all armored enemies. Now, I think the hard part's basically done. Yes, Halo sniper rifle sound effects. SKS! 0.1 damage from SKS! She's trying! She's also functioning as the tank now, apparently. Look at all these crit scopes. It kind of reminds me of my first time at the range with her. It's not necessarily surprising. Okay, so the last enemy is there. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. We got this. We can handle this. But yes, night battles have a turn limit. You have to kill everyone before the turn limit is up, or you lose. At least with Cube, most of only the first one actually plays by these rules. With the other maps on Cube, they're tied to bosses. So if you kill the boss, you win. Doesn't matter how long it takes. There's still a turn limit. Oh dear lord, that XP-do! Sweet mother of God, girls! You know, if we had support echelons, I'd send you here more often. Good lord. A red dot sight. Okay. Or rather, that's not a red dot sight. That is an ACOG. Okay, so that was salvageable. That wasn't terribly bad, actually. I think we can keep running that. 590 took a little bit of damage. It's that first squad that gives us the most trouble. I think we can keep running that, but I don't think I'm gonna jack that up any higher, because I don't think the echelon can really take it. And also, we don't have support. Let's say, echelon, it's 8. All the way down at the bottom. We need to get somebody in here. And also replace Simonova, because she's just gonna get shot to shit. We need a tank in here. Wait, right, Ingram. Ingram shouldn't have been removed from the squad. I moved her for like 5 seconds. SKS, you shouldn't be here. Alright, so who do we have? Well, all things considered, they're going right after armored enemies, so I suppose basically another tank's perfectly fine. They're doing perfectly okay in terms of damage. Suppose 64 can sit here. Oh look, Norinko memes. Actually, she can buff her too. How about that? There is an assault rifle in the squad. But I suppose at this point, we should probably do down, down, over here, and then up here. Alright, that should be okay for a support squad here. We could actually probably grind fairly okay over here. But, right, I didn't want to press that. Even though the rose petals are quite nice, reminding you that we did in fact, well, I did put a ring on that. But alright, she already does have well, we can upgrade that, right. I remember I put a night vision, something on her. I thought it was a 5-star one, though. I think we do have a 5-star one down here. We do! We did, actually level 60? Huh! I thought I was gonna be level 80. Here. As the great sages once said, fuck the meta. Yeah, that's words to live by. And really, 63 might be a little bit worse for wear on meta compliancy because her accuracy is terrible, but then again, you have to consider her skill that gives her 500% accuracy. Yeah, it's a skill, and it has an activation time and a cooldown time, but it's funny. Also, don't I have... Yes, I can actually upgrade their AP ammo. I have not looked at the skills for this squad in a while, or rather the equipment for this squad in quite some time. Also, Ingram could also get a... Yes, a plus 12 evasion exosuit. For damage, but she's not here to do damage. Right, so there's equipment. So actually, yeah, we could potentially grind this out. Okay, so... Question is, let's see, I suppose this should be the time for testing. So let's actually deploy 63 first and have her take care of that first squad. And then deploy the other squad to have them take care of the other armored enemies. They don't have a pistol though, that's kind of the problem. But the other squad has a pistol, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. There's always somebody here. Okay, so how do these guys fare against these guys? The Jaeger's still fucking hurt, but they go down a little bit faster. Good on you, sweetheart. MG squads are good against armored enemies. Rifle squads are also good. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Ah! Damn it! Ah, I forgot about that too! Fuck! They need a pistol. Oh, damn it. But then again, wait a minute. What if we take the radar? Does that help? Yes, it does help. Yes, it does help considerably. Good. I did play myself. I played myself again. That's my problem. I keep playing myself. Though I don't think actually... Now we got a problem here in terms of I don't think I'll have enough turns to actually kill everything. But we'll see. Hopefully they just all conveniently move in to kill us. The armored enemies in this kind of encounter are actually the easiest ones, I think. It's down to the fact that the normal enemies have high evasion, and then they hurt really hard. Hopefully they just move directly in to try and kill me, though. Save me a turn here. Good! $13. That's quite a lot of damage there, but thank God she's got armor for it. Okay. So as you can see, night battles are, it's kind of just like, morons bumbling around in the night. But we can still totally do this. Girls, you might want to shoot those guys before they totally well, then again, they're shooting at Ingram and they can't hit it. Ooh. Armor piercing. Good. Good, good. I believe that is the last enemy. So I think that, the last kill gets the most XP. I'm not sure. Because the last time I wound up with 1,000 out of nowhere. So these girls are functioning pretty acceptably at night battles currently, at least. Yeah, you see, the bonus XP though. That bonus XP, that's what we're here for. The rifle squad is functioning about as well in terms of taking out armored enemies, about as good as I thought it was going to be, or a little bit better than our main squad. What emulator do you use to play on PC? I originally was using Mimu, but there was a stuttering problem, so now I'm using Nox. So right now we're using Nox, which is actually proving pretty okay. I might stay with this, and also it seems like the quality controls for Twitch actually working as well. So once again, anime titties in high definition. The wifey squad, the wifle, yes, the wifle squad, the squad of rifle wives, yes, the many wives. So yeah, the rifle squad is actually working out fairly well. They need more levels and more equipment, but yeah, they'll be pretty okay to take out armored enemies. Honestly, this is the kind of squad that I should have been putting together beforehand, but ooh, oh well. At least I grinded 590 enough so that you can actually tank for this entire squad with really no issue. But it comes down to Ingram. Ingram's not really being that great of a tank. She could probably, well, she'll survive. But what I think I need to do, I think I need to do, is actually, unfortunately, 63 is going to lose her buffs. There needs to be a pistol in here somewhere. Even though how I worked it before, that was pretty okay. But we need a pistol. So who else we're going to use? Who are we going to use? Who are we not using? Sten Mark II Ingram. I just like Ingram's design, that's why I keep using her. And she keeps fucking showing up. Hey, PO8! We're not gonna actually make use of that flare, but oh well. And this buff grid, though. Jesus Christ. Okay, 7 accuracy 35. That's not too bad. But, Use Nagant. I needed a pistol, or rather, 1911. P38, right. That Nagant, right. That's just damage, though. But yeah, I suppose DPS would help. What's Nagant's buff grid look like? Oh, well, at least it's buffing backwards, so at least that kind of helps. Actually, that's much better. And the only one who gets a buff is Type 93 over there, so that, yeah, that'll work. Alright, so I think we can go through one more rotation of night battles before we have to consider. I think we could probably move a little bit farther ahead in night battles, but actually probably not. 45,000. That's, most likely not. That's probably not going to work out too well for our second squad, even though they're doing pretty okay, honestly. I didn't think the shotgun was going to be all that effective at night battles, but oh well. Have you girls got any better at taking out the Jaegers faster? Because, 590's getting shot in the face here. You girls need to move a little better. Yeah, you see, they're not that great at taking out these guys, and this is kind of my problem issue. I don't necessarily have a great team to take out these guys. Miss, 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 miss. This is gonna be leading to a repair bill after this one. That accuracy needs to come up. Really needs to come up. That's because they're not, well, they're not fully fed anyway. But throwing these guys against the armored enemies is gonna be no problem. Hey, look, a night scope that nobody in the squad can actually use, aside from PPK, but she's not here for damage. Okay, so here's these assholes. Yeah, this is not an issue. And then we'll move this squad up to take the radar. I believe I grabbed mine. I'll go check right now. I checked. I grabbed the batteries before I started. That's another thing I do off screen. But we'll see about that. Alright, and then the last one will be this one, so the last enemy remaining goes towards the Enfield squad, and then they get all that amazing XP. Colt, I believe, is also in there, Error Carver. I'm not exactly sure myself, but that seems like the good idea. Grizzly and Mark 23 and Colt all buff damage, and Wellrod acts as a tank. Also Contender, but we don't have Contender. And now the last enemy walks directly into my squad and I kill them. Right? Yes, good. Good geckos, good. I'm not exactly sure what the name of these things actually is, but I'm calling them geckos because obvious reasons, the legs. Be a responsible... Yes, Gorohito, be a responsible citizen. Clear Medal of Honor. Well, how about that? Quick repair. Nice, good. That actually pays for my repair bills. But thanks for the free resources. Right, so 590 and Ingram, they both took some pretty heavy fire there. Right, so actually something I want to test now, the different rotations here. Let's try, considering that we have a pistol now, let's try and put the first squad in to take out that first enemy up here, the first normal enemy squad. Let's see how they're working with Nagant. And since they now have a pistol, we shouldn't run into any issues. Miss. Ingram's getting shot to hell, girls. Okay, so they're a little bit actually more efficient at that. They're both rifle squads, but I suppose it's actually down to 63's accuracy, probably actually carrying us through there. Okay. I suppose I need a... Well, I assumed I was going to need a rifle team for this sort of shit. Or rather, an assault rifle team. Yeah, an AR team, and I think we could probably put together a fairly... We need to rig a pistol up in there, but I think we could probably half and half an anti-rain team. Like, just use all of the other guns, and then kind of, like, or rather, use M4 for her rifle buffs, and then SOP mod, and then AR, Star 15, and then, well, we could probably put 2 tanks behind that. Or rather, in front of that. Gotta have SUP. Yes, you gotta have SUP mod. Gotta have SUP up. Or SOPU. Right. Yeah, M16, yep, basically a tank assault rifle, but unfortunately I don't have her yet, and she's at the end of, I think she's actually at the end of World 5, which is somewhat, unfortunate. But, well, at least I know exactly where all the enemies are this time. 4-6, right. I got her, but I couldn't remember exactly which world she drops in. So yeah, the boss node for World 4. Right, got it. We can use her and actually just staple together anti-rain team right there. We can probably get to World 4 fairly easy right now, honestly. But I'm just experimenting just to see exactly what's going on here. These are the armored enemies. You can into progression using support echelons, but we're out of support echelons today. So we have to rely on our own merit. Alright, well, now we have to end a turn. Yeah, getting to, what is it, 4-3E, right? Yeah, 4-3E is probably the next thing. We could actually probably get to World 4. They're, at least, I think the first map's kind of odd, but the rest of the maps you could kind of just brute force with one squad. So, actually, I might just run through World 4 really quickly. There's all that wonderful, wonderful extra XP. Though, probably going through a normal mission would probably give us more, but this is good for fact-finding. But I suppose the issue with the night battles is still the problem of... Well, good, right. More laser sights. But the problem is, the issue of night battles is, yeah, I can know exactly which unit I need to use to combat which type of unit. The only problem is that, I can't see which ones I'm deploying them against. That's the major issue. So, hang on here. Let's try this again just so I can see something. I want to see something for sure. Though this might get Ingram killed. I think she'll be fine, though. I want to see something for certain here. Because these guys are going down... This first squad of enemies up here is going down pretty fast, and I want to see exactly who's the cause of this. Yeah, it's 63. It's that laser sight. Right. Right. This is what I surmised by her getting MVP, but yeah, that's pretty clear. So, right. Okay, so we need a general rifle team for... Well, a generalized assault rifle team, most likely, for taking out the... Well, taking out the... everyone that isn't an armored enemy, and then we can throw machine guns and regular rifles at everything else. Alright. Alright, I'm starting to understand how the game works here. At least in terms of night battles. See, this is my blind spot here, because I didn't necessarily get too deep into playing night battles, so I didn't understand exactly what we needed for night battles. I know how to take out armored enemies fairly quickly. That's not that big of a deal. But you see, with the armored enemies, Springfield is now suddenly doing all the damage, mainly because she has a higher rate of fire than NTW-20. So yeah, might as well get anti-rain together here. This unfortunately doesn't leave any room for, Unfortunately doesn't leave any room for 63 if we just put together anti-rain. Alright, we'll have these ones. Have these girls go up here and take those guys out, and then the last one will walk into our other squad and everything will be fine. Yeah, then it's coming down to Springfield, and yeah, Springfield just having a higher rate of fire than NTW-20. Alright, so I'm seeing exactly what I keep hearing over and over again. DPS snipers are better. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing it happen. It's playing out before my eyes. I understand exactly why the meta is a thing. So now I actually have to go and fix some of these things. Until you hit a tanky boss. This is true. Bosses are a problem. All right. And then an S rank. For AP ammo. At least we can run that reliably now with our own squads. The repair bills are kinda but yeah, we make it out just fine. 590 is perfectly fine. Ingram could use some attention though. Though I don't think I'll actually need them. I don't think I'll need Ingram actually repaired, but well, here's looking at you, kid. Someone cares about you, the emo kid. Eh? Alright, so, I think, dummy linking, who can we dummy link here? Lee Enfield. Well, Lee Enfield gets her third dummy link. But, no course. So, if we get to 4-3-E, that does have a fairly mediocre chance of dropping 3 stars at least. So, we could manage that, but let's get into the fight here. Because I think we can get through I think we can get to World 4 fairly easy here. So let's actually get into playing World 4.